Is EXP Realty good for every realtor? Probably not. Is EXP Realty good for you? Maybe. In this video, I'm going to go over my personal story as to why I decided to join EXP Realty and my journey along the way. It might help you in your decision-making process. Let's get into it. I'm Brandon Melvin with the Melvin Group. I've been in real estate since 2016, and I'll tell you a brief background of my work history so you understand where I've been to know where I'm looking to go. Before I got into real estate, I was selling new cars for about 2 to 3 years. And then prior to that, I was a personal trainer for 3 to 4 years. Now, you go from commission paid job to commission paid job to commission paid job. Those jobs are not easy. But that was my decision because in those jobs, you get paid what you're worth. If you work hard and you work a lot, you can get paid a lot. And so selling, personal training packages from $1,000 to $2,000, getting a percentage of that, and then moving to the next level, in my opinion, going to, new car sales, selling $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 vehicles, getting a percentage of that. And then going into real estate, selling $250,000, $500,000, $1 million homes and getting a percentage of that. That was the next evolution in my job history that I'm thinking, hey, this is the right path. I'd like to go down this. The entire reason that I did wanted to get into real estate eventually was obviously to have some financial freedom and then ultimately time freedom. I love playing baseball, tried to play professionally for a little while, just didn't happen, kept getting hurt. But I wanted to have enough income to where whatever I wanted to do in life, I wanted to have that freedom, that financial freedom to say, let's just go do that. And then have the time freedom to say, all right, when do you want to do it? It doesn't matter. Let's go do that. If you get really good at something, it will tend to hold you back because you have to continually do it to make that income. And if you want to get into real estate and really have that financial freedom, you have to have some ownership in part of the business. Now, I thought, well, let's just have some rental properties. And I'm sure many of you out there might think the same thing. Having that passive income is amazing, the mailbox money that we all want. That way you can do whatever you want, when you want, with who you want, whenever, and all day. And so ultimately, if that's what you want, you have to work really hard and you have to invest a lot of money and time to have those properties, right? And so after 3 years of being in real estate, I had done well for myself, paid off some bills, paid off some debt, but I still didn't have that passive income check coming in the mailbox monthly. And so I was like, man, I got to reevaluate what I'm doing. I then came across this business model. Yes, it's called EXP Realty. And somebody showed me this, and it was actually one of the first couple deals I'd actually done in real estate. A good friend of mine now as well, and a mentor. And he showed me this, and I was like, well, that seems kind of interesting. So I had to do some more research, do some more due diligence. As I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're probably in the middle of that process as well. So I hope this video helps you in that decision-making process. It was interesting to say the very least. I like the stock market, and being with this business model, you get to earn stock and shares in the company just for selling homes like you would do anywhere else. I'm like, well, that seems kind of interesting. Tell me a little bit more. And so we went down and broke down the comp plan, your split and your cap and all of the fees. And it's like, well, that's pretty decent. I like what I hear. And then the stock too. And then there's some revenue sharing. So he explained that as well. And I guess longer story shorter, 3 months in, mind you, 3 years into real estate, I did not have a single passive income check yet. Again, working hard, I moved to EXP Realty, and 3 months later, I had that first mailbox money come and hit my account. I was doing the happy dance. I know, it was exciting. It wasn't very much, all right? It was about the amount for a cup of coffee at Starbucks or something. But so everyone laughs whenever I tell them that story. But now, what's powerful about that is my last check. If you did the math, okay, so let's just take the last 4 checks and average them together. So the last quarter. If you did that and average them out through an entire year, that amount comes to, if you were to take, say, $550,000 and put it in a CD and get 5% annually, but you get paid every month, that's what I'm getting paid monthly. Now, my very last check, if you took that and averaged it out through the entire year, that means it would be equivalent to around $900,000 sitting in a bank account paying me 5% interest every single year but on a monthly basis. That's powerful. That's exciting. And I've been with EXP now at the recording of this video just over 2 years. So how bad do you want to work to be able to get that passive income that I know we all want so that we can have more time freedom? And that's what really has changed my life. That's my story about, why I think EXP is so powerful. Yes, they have a lot of lead generation. We have KV Core to generate and get a whole lot of business. It's really easy. We have a good comp plan that pays you pretty well. It's just, whatever it is that you're looking to do. If you're a newer agent, we have over 80 hours of live education and training to learn whatever you want to learn about real estate. Like, what do you want to learn? Commercial, you want to learn how to sell farm and ranch, you want to learn how to get more listings, social media, we've got training on that. So I just think EXP Realty is all around good for whether you're a new agent, you're a seasoned agent, you're a broker looking to move your entire business. I thought about getting my broker's license. I'm at that point to where, again, trying to level up again, right? So you try and build your team after you get into real estate, and do you really want to take on all that liability that a broker has? You have agents and hopefully you train them well, but maybe if someone messes up, now you're liable as the broker. I'm like, well, the money sounds good, but then after talking to a lot of other brokers, realizing the stress, and most of them aren't even that profitable to begin with. When I do look at their numbers and they've shown me that, it's just I don't see the risk versus the reward. But the business model that EXP does have to offer, the risk isn't there. You're going to sell homes wherever you're at. You might as well be compensated in a business model that is future looking. And so that's why, looking at this and where I see my future, it's just continually to grow every month, every quarter, every year. I'm excited to see where the next 5 to 10 years I'll be. And if you like this content, definitely hit that like button and then subscribe, because I do put out content that helps realtors grow their business. And so in the next 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years, you're going to see more content from me. And I'm excited to see where this business does take us, because guys, technology is taking off. And if you're not changing with the way things were happening, then you're probably going to be left behind. So I hope this video helps you in your decision-making process, whether you're brand new looking to join real estate to begin with. I do have a link in the description that will give you a discount for Aceable agent. Please check that out. And then, as well as if you're a agent and already got your license, you've been in it for however long, and you do want to learn more about the business model and maybe partnering with me and my team at EXP Realty, I do have a link as well. You can schedule a Zoom call. It's private. We can talk about whatever you're interested in learning more about with EXP, because there's so many different reasons why agents do make the switch, and whatever makes sense to you, I'd love to talk to you a little bit more about that. Oh, and there's just so much to talk about. We have agent healthcare here as well. So that's one thing that I know it's powerful in this industry. You want to make sure you're healthy, your family's healthy. So again, another benefit. So guys, once again, I hope this video helps you in your decision-making process. I'm Brandon Melvin with the Melvin Group at EXP Realty. I'm proud to call it my home, and if you're interested in doing the same, hit me up.